A huge noise from around the City Ground greets the arrival of Forest in their red shirts, white shorts and red socks. Lovely day, as I say, and 6 debutants, as I say, also a 7th in Lars Veldwijk on the bench. The Forest side is Carl Darlow in goal. Back 4, Jack Hunt, Michael Mansi and Danny Fox will play at centre-half, and Dan Harding. In midfield, Chris Burke, Andy Reid, Chris Cohen and Mikhail Antonio. And up front, the new pairing of Matty Fryatt and Britt Assombalonga.
Stuart Pearce, the Forest manager, all in his suit. Almost perfect timing from Pearce.
Good control and turn by Assombalonga, finds Fryatt now right wing, and he gives it to Burke further right hand side. Decent cross from Burke, back post, and Antonio gets up and heads behind for a goal kick. The closest we've come to a goal so far, and Forest again building down that right hand side.
It's no surprise that they'll get a lot of joy if they continue to keep crossing the ball in.
0-0 is the score. 8 minutes played. Forward to Assombalonga. Assombalonga has beaten the offside trap and still going, trying to hold off 3 of them. And just inside the penalty area, the 3 defenders do just enough, and out comes the goalkeeper Joe Lewis to smother out the danger. Here's Fryatt finding some space in the middle of the Blackpool half and sending a good ball for Antonio left side into the penalty area, cutting in, nicked away from him, he's about to shoot. Burke wins it back to goal. Cohen sends it left side again. Curling effort is over the crossbar from Matty Fryatt. Neat football from Blackpool through midfield. Wide left now for Chifka, who goes back across halfway for Perkins. Now Mellis, now Chifka again. This is neat from Blackpool, and then he's left on his backside is Chifka by a hefty challenge from Cohen, and referee Tony Harrington says that will be a free kick to Blackpool. Lundstrom prepares to take the free kick. It's midway inside the Forest half, and it's wide-ish left-hand side. And 10 or 15 yards in from this near touchline, and curled in by Lundstrom towards the back post. Header comes in from, I think it's Donovan Daniels getting, but no, it's not. It's Delfonso at the back post getting in behind them, and it's wide of the target and away for a goal kick. Burke here down the right-hand side takes on Perkins. It's the byline. Perkins has got a little touch on it away, and then gets help from Chifka to stop Burke from reclaiming it. Chifka's clearance kind of hits Chris Cohen and bounces away off Cohen's head and out for a throw. And Perkins is in absolutely no hurry at all to go and take the throw for Blackpool, slowing things right down after 23, nearly 24 minutes.
I think it's a ploy that we're going to see all afternoon. A frustrating one.
Slower and slower.
It will, because it, what they've cobbled together. They know they're in for a long afternoon, and in this sweltering heat as well, and if Forest keep passing the ball and making them work.
Fryatt's passed it to Reid. Here is trying one from a long way out, hits the post, comes back for Antonio. 1-0 Forest. Mikhail Antonio scores the goal, which breaks the deadlock on opening day at the City Ground. He scores on his debut, 24 minutes in. Fryatt's little pass, Reid with the curler from 25 yards, crashed off the inside of the post, bounced diagonally through the penalty area, and Antonio ran onto it and side-footed it coolly home. Forest 1, Blackpool 0. The goal's been coming. The goal has arrived. 1-0 to the Reds. Reid halfway inside the Blackpool half, right-hand side, sprays out a ball into the centre circle for Cohen, goes left side again for Harding. Harding forward into the feet of Assombalonga, lovely turn, midway inside the Blackpool half, shooting from a long way out and wide of the target. Forest have got their tails up now, they lead 1-0. Now Mansian gives it into Reid once more, and Reid looks to get Forest going again. That might be asking a bit much of Harding. No, it isn't. It's a great ball. Harding controls on his chest midway inside the Blackpool half. Wide left, tucks it infield for Cohen. Cohen, I think he thought about a switch, instead rolls it forward towards Fryatt's feet. Fryatt, middle of the Blackpool half, he switches it to Hunt down the right-hand side. Hunt controls, not once but twice on his chest, rolls it infield to Burke. Burke, just to the right of centre, goes a beauty! 2-0 Forest! Chris Burke, 25-yard curler, brilliant play from the Reds, went one side and then the other, and in the end it was Hunt who rolled a ball infield to Chris Burke, and Burke cutting inside on his left peg has curled one inside the far post, and it's Forest 2, Gunners have opened their accounts for the Reds. Fox forward again to Coyr. Almost knocked Coyr out, but he's still managed to find Andy Reid with his header, and now Andy Reid forward down the left-hand side. Here's Fryatt in a wide position this time, takes on his man beautifully, dummies his way past him into the penalty area, now lays it off for Antonio to side foot, and a decent save low down from Joe Lewis, down low to his left. Great stuff again from Forest.
Yeah, brilliant again. Matty Fryatt, to be fair, was superb again. Little dummy of the full-back, came in the box, was composed, went for the shot, dummied somebody else, little layoff. To be fair, good strike on target and an excellent save from Joe Lewis.
And in the end, Forest have had to go all the way back to Carl Darlow, but they've done so fairly comfortably, and then a nice turn from Fox, who was under pressure from Mellis, and then a long ball forward from Fox, and Burke tries the back heel control, and then a short header back towards his goalkeeper, almost lets the Sombalonga in. Lewis did well, Cohen wins it back well. Here's Burke towards Fryatt, edge of the penalty area, Fryatt inside right channel but surrounded by white shirts, pulls it across towards the near post as Sombalonga dives in, and somehow Blackpool have got the ball clear. Goalkeeper and defenders throwing themselves at the ball. Reid has it again. Forest 2-0 up and going for a third. Ball towards the edge of the box, helped on by Antonio. Sombalonga evades a couple of challenges but forced away from goal. Reid stabs it back left wing. Here's Antonio once more, drilling in a low cross which is deflected and finally smashed away from the penalty spot by Lundstrom. And here there is going to be a throw to Blackpool, taking it quickly and backwards, and then Lundstrom is tackled by Fryatt, and out it goes for another throw to Blackpool. It is 25 yards out, wide right, near side to us as Forest attack the Trent end in the second half. The ball has found its way to Andrea Orlandi. Here he's going to curl one wide of the target, and it's Blackpool who have it, with Lundstrom feeding it forward to Mellis. Mellis forward to Orlandi. It's opened up for Orlandi, who curls one just wide. Jose Riga chops up in the air. He thought that was in from his angle, and I thought it was in from our angle here in the commentary position. Orlandi, I don't know what, Forest seemed to send a couple of defenders one way, but it was a bit like Chris Burke in the first half, and Orlandi couldn't find the finish where Burke did. Here's Lundstrom switching a ball wide to the left-hand side. Perkins is trying to get on the end of it. Perkins has got on the end of it, level with the edge of the Forest box. Pulls it back for Orlandi. Orlandi crosses, and it's gone all the way to the back post for Mellis to send it low across the penalty area. Blocked by McLaughlin and pounced on by Carl Darlow.